being said, let's welcome our next act. Dawson, if you please.
You know, they say you do your best performance in places you love the most. So this is going to be short. I saw a blind guy the other day. He didn't see me. Now, I am happy to be here. That's my third joke of the night. When they give you the contract, because they give you a contract just to be all thorough, you know. I remember reading the contract. It said they were looking for the people with the most talent, with the best school enthusiasm and ethics. And in their search, they found them. But one of the guys canceled, so they had to have me too. It's so funny. Now, I look around that school, and parents, you might want to listen to this too, because this could be your kid. I look around, and I can see all the people that are going to be running our world just come in a few years, and I can tell you off the bat, we're screwed. No, seriously, parents, take a look at your kid just to see how well ahead he is. I can tell you just off of experience, we are in for a rough couple of years right now. And some of you might think that's a joke, but seriously, just take a look at it. Like, yeah, it's gonna be hard. However, in a few years, when everyone's all old, it will be really funny. Because picture, you're gonna have your grandma, right? Or, well, you guys, basically. Wow. And you're gonna have all your tattoos all over your body, and you're gonna have your plastic surgery dangling down to unnecessary limits. You're gonna be listening to rap music. The phrase, do not say it unless you wouldn't say it in front of your grandma, will be over. Just off the way they talk low. And if that scares you enough, the older generation right now, you have no room to talk. Strictly. And if you live in Yuma, still listen to this, even if you don't. Because there are these people, the majestic creatures right now, known as snowbirds. Yeah, right? And by the way, when I first moved to Yuma, I didn't know they were actual people. For those of you that do not know. That wasn't even the funny part. I don't want to... When I went to Yuma, I went to Sprague's. I was getting a hunting license, right? I was buying, you know, the proper 22 ammo because I believed I was going for an actual bird. The cashier, he looked at me, seeing my mom was up there. I was buying all this ammo. The guy asked, so, what are you going hunting for? And I said, oh, I'm snowbirds. You see that laughter you have right now? He didn't have that. His face went pale. He turned around. Security! Just sit right there. And you have like the stereotypical sheriff, the Western guy. Son, you know how much trouble you're in right now? No. After I told him what I thought was going on, he went on the floor laughing. I didn't know what was going on until after I went home to where my mom explained, dude, snowbirds are these little people. They're old, and they come from Canada, right? And they drive extremely slow. You know that people like cuss out when they're in front of us? Those are the people. And it made more sense to me, you know? And now that I realize it, I am waiting for AMC, the television network, the producers of The Walking Dead. I am waiting for them to make a brand new show titled The Driving Dead. And I can see it. I can see it with the guy that introduces the show. I could see him with his voice, the guy that smokes too many cigarettes, you know? Introducing your new show. Your new show, The Driving Dead. You know, and everyone's like, oh, wow, that's really cool. But all it really is just some grandma over there with some guy honking his horn really loud. That's the whole show. You have 5 levels of the apocalypse. You have the honking, you know, you have the stoplight, get a move on! What is that, 2? You got the 3rd one where he comes out of his car just to see what the heck's going on. He goes back into his car, he grips the wheel really tight for no reason whatsoever. And then the 2 other stages are just him trying to pass the old person along. Now, I just got my permit, and I'm not so much afraid of my life, but theirs. Strictly. Because I'm not a very patient person. At all. Seriously, in chemistry, I'm shaking everything just to get it going faster. It's that bad. But when I'm behind them, I'm not going to be... When I can get out of my car and walk up to their moving car, they're that bad. Seriously, some of you people might want to be here. I can see some of you individuals that will be like that. You can leave 15 minutes early, we'll still hit you at the stoplight down the corner. But no, I'm going to come up to one of these guys, I swear, and I'm going to be in not-so-perfect pitch mood, and I'm going to ram them off the road into an epic explosion of their death and my happiness. It's a bit of a dark joke, but stay with me. That's very true. Now that's actually the darkest thing I have. I'm actually running out of time here soon, so I'm going to leave you off with a small note. Just to give you a light turn. When I first started schooling, they said I needed to avoid bad influences, and I did. It's been 3 years since I've talked to my parents. Oh! You guys just laughed at me running over old people, and you say oh to the fact that I don't talk to my parents? Lady up in front, when you laugh, I don't hear anything, so it pictures like a squeaky toy. Like, can you? There it is. Thank you. I didn't know what I should do. Do I like stuff a chew toy down? That's all I got for time, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a great audience despite everything. Thank you.